Hello and welcome to the Daybreak Triathlon swim course, bike course, and run course preview. First off, we're going to start with the swim. The beach that you're seeing in front of you is the start of the Olympic course. You're going to get in the water here, walk out, and you're going to start swimming time trial style, where they're going to send athletes off every 5 to 10 seconds. You're going to swim off into the distance there, where we will pick up here. Off in the distance, you see that white strip. That is the beach where we just were. You're going to swim through this narrow little channel here, out into that open water. About 75 to 100 yards out into that open water, there will be a buoy where you're going to turn around, come back, swim through this narrow channel, under this bridge, and towards that double bridge in the distance, those arches. Once you swim past the dock there on the right, that is the halfway point of the Olympic course and the start point of the sprint course. So if you're doing the sprint, you're going to start there and you're going to swim towards those arches. We've just come from the bridge in the distance there, just above that sign. You're going to swim through the water under one of these arches. It doesn't matter which one you swim under. But you're going to swim under these arches, head out into that open water, and there's only one way you can go, and that is towards those houses there. We've just come from the arch right there on the right. You're going to swim, continue swimming into this open water. Past that beach house, there's going to be a dock in the distance there. We just swam past those houses. There's the dock I was just talking about. You're going to swim, continue to swim into open water. About 50 yards to 75 yards out past that dock, there will be another buoy where you will turn around. And then you're going to come onto this beach is where the swim exit. You're going to exit the sand there. You're going to jump up over that wall. Be careful on that wall. You're going to get on this brick path. Once you're on the brick path, you run across it into this grassy area, and this is the transition area. Now we're going to talk about the bike course. In transition, you will put on your bike shoes, your helmet, your sunglasses. You're going to exit transition on this grassy area onto this brick path, where you will run along the path with your bike until you come to this point where you cross in between these two metal poles into this crosswalk. You will mount your bike after the crosswalk and begin to ride. Down this street, you'll ride up through the stop sign, around this area here. You're going to make a left turn at that stop sign. Down this road where ahead you're going to make a right turn at the stoplight. You're going to continue up around this roundabout. Continue up this little hill. You're going to go through a couple more lights here. Most of these lights, if not all of these lights, will have a police officer station, so you don't have to worry about stopping. But practice caution. You never know who's going to go through a light and run a red light or go through an intersection, even if there's a cop there. Up ahead, you're going to make a left turn. This is a downhill section. You just came up a false flat, so you're going to be pushing hard, but you're not going to be doing a lot of speed. Down and then back up again. On the right there is the sign for the Kennecott Copper Mine. This is the turnaround point for the sprint course. We're going to go down this hill for the Olympic course. You continue on down, 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 down. This is a very fast section of the course, and you continue on down to about this point where we're going to go up the hill again. We're going to be climbing to about this point where we're going to be going down again. Again, a really fast section of this course. Really fun to go really fast. Up ahead, there's going to be a neighborhood on the left where we make a turnaround. This is the turnaround for the Olympic course. And you've just come down, so you're going to be climbing again. Daybreak is not an easy bike course by any means. Back up this hill here, where we continue climbing. At this point, you get a little bit of a downhill to about here, where you start climbing again, right about here. You're going to make a swing right here, and then you're going to be going up a huge hill. This is probably the hardest part of the course, but here, downhill all the way into transition, except for one little section where you come up right here. You're going to make a right turn here. Be very careful on this section. It's very gravelly. I've had a friend crash. She broke a cheekbone. So be very careful on that section, but you're going to continue down. This section is very fast, very fun. Down, down, down. Again, through the lights, there's going to be police officers posted. Just go right through them, but exercise caution. Around this roundabout, up ahead, you're going to make a left turn. Be very careful on this section. There are a lot of cars in this section. It's going to be, you're in Daybreak, it's a busy area, but there will be a cop station here stopping traffic. You make a left turn through Soda Row to this light where, again, a cop will be stationed. You can just go right through to this point where you make a right turn at this stop sign just before you go up this hill. The last about mile of the bike course is pretty flat, so you can maintain a pretty good speed. You're going to continue around to the left through this stop sign. There will be somebody there to stop cars. Once you get to this point, you're going to dismount your bike before the crosswalk, make a right turn in between those two metal posts, and you're going to run along the brick path again with your bike dismounted to the grassy area here where we will enter T2. Once in T2, you're going to take off your bike shoes, your helmet, put on your running shoes, your race belt, your visor, your hat, whatever you use, and then you're going to start the run. This run is pretty flat for the most part. There are a lot of pathways, and it can get really confusing. For the most part, you're going to take the path that gets you closest to the lake. You start off this run by going up these stairs. You make a right turn, run down this sidewalk. Up ahead, you're going to make a right turn onto the sidewalk, again staying close to the lake, down this path, wind around, cross this little bridge, go past this path, around, really flat section of the course here. Make a right turn close to the lake again, underneath the archway. Here you're going to see a section up ahead where there's a really tight hairpin turn. Make that turn, come around, following the path again, still pretty flat section. Right here you're going to make a right turn, staying close to the lake again, hard left, hard right, run along here, and you're going to make a right turn, again staying close to the lake. Underneath this archway, still pretty flat around this section of the course. Continue on, up ahead you're going to see a right turn, staying close to the lake again, right turn again, staying close to the lake. Right turn again, staying close to the lake. For the most part, you're going to stay close to the lake. There are a few sections where you don't. Right here, you make a right turn on this gravel path. Be pretty careful here. It can get pretty slippery, so you don't want to fall. Another right turn back onto the path. This little section is going to give you a little bit of an uphill. Underneath this bridge, up, and then down. You're going to run down again, take a right, close to the lake. Right turn, sharp right turn here on the sidewalk. Another sharp right turn here on the sidewalk, and we're going to continue running. Swing around to the left here. You're going to go past this little boat entry underneath this archway. This is kind of a cool course because you get to see a lot of people on the course. You're going to make a right onto the bridge, another right again to this bridge. A lot of times the pathways run close to each other across the water, so you'll get to see a lot of people during the run. Continuing down, this is a little bit of a downhill section, so you'll get a little bit of a speed here. Cross this beach, not cross the beach, stay on the sidewalk, hard right turn there. Continue along the sidewalk, running along the water. Continuing on, up ahead you're going to make a left turn, hard left turn, which is where you don't stay close to the lake. But then you make a right turn close to the lake and swing around this way. Up ahead, you go underneath this archway. And up ahead here, on the left, you'll see a grassy area. This is the finish line for the sprint. You'll run down the hill into the finish line. If you're doing the Olympic, you're going to stay to the right, and you're going to run onto that brick path again, make a right, make a left, and then go back up the stairs for another lap. So that was the Daybreak Triathlon course preview. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great race.